Hey, listen, I know that you don't play pool, but my league team is looking for someone tonight who's never played, so you're coming with. Great, I'll see you there. Hi, guys.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good to meet you.
Welcome back. I can't believe it. You did it. We're going to Vegas. Vegas, baby. Oh my.
Good afternoon. This is Rich Raffello, Greater Scranton APA Pool League Operator. We're coming live to you, broadcasting out of Cheap Shots, out of Olyphant. Cheap Shots Bar and Grill. Good food here down. Excellent place to come and play some pool. We got a bunch of matches going on here, and yes, we are presenting our 8-ball Scotch doubles. This is the league championship here. So the winners here of this match are going to be going to Las Vegas. So we have the lightweights representing the Table Rock out of Laceyville versus Take Us to Vegas representing the Maley Manor. They're out of Scott Township up there. James Mallett and Earl Carpenter representing the lightweights, and Stephen Baker, Arlena Adamski. Now I know they already had lagged here. We are on open mic, so you might hear some noise in the background. We'll try to keep it down as best as we could for you. But yeah, they're all ready to go. I think Mike went out to tell them that yeah, we're ready to start our match here. The only issue being that sometimes this camera goes out on us. It was a last minute decision. They accidentally knocked the wires sometimes out there, so we'll try to do our best to mitigate that as well. I'll be back in 1 second here. Alright, now that I got everything situated here, we'll keep an eye on these cameras as Mr. Mallet is getting ready to break here in the rack 1. Okay, pretty good break. This is Scotch doubles, so each player is going to take turns here at the pool table. I believe that was a dry break. 4, 3, 4. Yeah, dry break. So that's going to bring up Steve Baker and Arlena Adamski. It looks like they have opted for Arlena Adamski to shoot first. So she's up here, and I think she likes the strike balls. Now, this overhead camera, we tried to do the best that we could and just put it in an optimal location. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit wonky, but, I mean, we're going to make do with it. All right, so they make a strike ball, bringing up Steve Baker. Steve, more or less likely, is going to go for that yellow 9-ball. Then he's going to try to play a position. We lost the cameras again. Alright, once again, like I said, we'll try to do our best here. Arlena's up at the table, and she just took a shot. And then if we have too many more camera difficulties, then we're just going to not be able to live stream today. But like I said, I'll try to do the best that I could. And then I gotta get caught up here. Okay. Okay. All right, so
We're back.
hopefully. Okay, so we have Earl Carpenter up at the table right now. Let me see if I can get the scoreboard there too. Yeah, I'm able to remove that with ease now. So Earl's strutting around the pool table. He's looking at what he's going to shoot here. Of course, I believe he is solids. Okay. Yeah, he's going for that 7-ball. Makes the 7-ball nice. Uses the 11 as a back wall and brings the cue ball right back to the center of the table. Nice shot. I'm going to turn that score because that looks like it just may get in the way of the overhead. James Mallet up to the table here. He's eyeballing this 2-ball here, 2-4 combo. Plays a nice soft shot, leaving the 2-ball there for his partner, Earl. So Earl's going to come up. Yeah, this looks like, I don't know where he's going. Okay, so he's looking at how he's going to leave this shot on the 2-ball here. Mr. Mallet. Yeah, okay. All right, so here goes Earl. Earl's going up table. I guess he opted to chase that orange 5-ball. A little unlucky there. It's okay. It's going to bring up Arlena up to the pool table here, and she's licking her chops. She looks like she knows what she wants to attack. Yeah, you're definitely high ball. She's just double checking because if she chooses the wrong ball or if she shoots out of turn, well, then it's going to be a ball in hand foul for her team. Okay, so Arlena's going for the striped ball on the side. Just undercut it a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, here comes Jim. Mr. Mallet. What does he like? I think he likes that orange 5-ball all the way up table. Yeah, good try, good try. Don't fall apart now, Jim. Okay, so that brings up Steve Baker. First game here. First game. This is a race to 4. I think Steve Baker and Arlena are combined skill level 9. And then James Mallet and Earl Carpenter are combined skill level 10. I don't believe there's any differential there in the race. It is a race to 4. And Steve Baker rifles in that 13-ball. Leaves the 12-ball down table. Maybe some type of shot off the 2-ball. Yeah, soft, slow roll, 12. Tries to attack the 12 there off the 2, but that was a good shot, Arlena. Pretty good shot. Takes control of the pocket. Makes life a little miserable for the lightweights. Welcome. Hello there. All right, we're back. We're back. Yeah, sorry about that. I have to mute it every now and again. We are on live open mic here, so if we hear some noises or something, of course we have the kitchen below us, which is excellent food here at Cheap Shots. Oh my God, I had that double bacon or double cheeseburger. That thing, it's like half a pound of meat on that thing.
Yeah, nobody's leaving here hungry.
No, everybody's ordering food. All right, that was a good shot by Steve Baker. So Arlena's gonna shoot this 15-ball up table. Like I said, I just hope, God, I hope they don't hit that camera stand. because that sucks. Okay, Arlena ended up just undercutting that one by a little bit. And just going to bring up Jim Mallet coming up to the table here.
I don't think we're going to have any more camera issues.
I hope not. I would much rather the camera issue be on our end than out there. You know what I mean? Doesn't take too much time there. Just lines up, tries to make a good hit. As Arlena's going to come up to the table. It's kind of tough, Mike, with the overhead camera here. And maybe have a split camera view. That might be our next feat. I'm just happy we have both cameras working right now.
Yeah, we'll get there. It's definitely something that is a cool view to have.
Okay, Steve Baker grabs the bridge here. He's just trying to snap back, or maybe he's going to hit a little high. I think he's going to hit a little high. I would. There you go. Easy peasy. Leaves his partner the 14 ball, the green stripe ball here. All depends on where Arlena wants to leave this for the 8.
A little close.
A little close to his work, but yeah, absolutely. That was a good shot. And that's it. We go up 1-0 there. 1-0 with Steve Baker and Arlena Adamski. Mike, what are you eating there? It looks like you have some good food.
Just some wing bites.
Wing bites. Smells good. What are they? Parmesan?
Pickle flavored, I believe.
Pickle.
So.
Wow, they look really good though.
Yeah, I had to give it a try.
There you go. And this is a race to 4, right? I am not incorrect in that. It is a 4-4 race, even though Arlena and Steve are combined 9, right?
It is accurate, yes.
And Earl and James Mallet are combined 10. Just double checking to make sure I'm accurate for the viewers at home. We have anybody watching at home? Say hello. I don't even know where we're broadcasting to. Are we broadcasting right on our Facebook page or just YouTube?
We're on YouTube. It is shared to Facebook.
Sweet. And you have to pardon me not being razor sharp today. It was a long night of not sleeping last night. I don't know what was going on. Okay, Arlena Adamski to break. Okay, so I have no low balls and no high balls. It's a dry break. Earl's going to come up to the table and take this one away from James Mallet. He's like, I'm going to go. I love how everybody today, it seemed like, you know, we said this yesterday about this tournament, how everybody up here was just completely awesome. And it showed the whole day from this morning, from 10 o'clock this morning up until now. Everybody's just, what a wonderful day. Smooth sailing, everybody having fun, getting along. I don't have to see
it
what
helps
happens.
the tournament run smoother.
Absolutely. And when people move, the tournament gets done earlier. But we're ahead of schedule, which is beautiful. Not by much, but yeah, we're probably ahead of schedule by at least 25 minutes. Nice shot, Mr. Mallet. Earl Carpenter coming up to the table here. He's, what's he looking at? Let's see. He's staring. He's staring. I just don't know what he wants to go after here. Okay. He's going to try to thin the 7 down table. Or come across the 7. Just didn't want to scratch. That's a pretty darn good leave. Okay, so Steve Baker's going to come up. Steve Baker's a crowd favorite. I know there's a lot of people that when I meet, including some of my neighbors and a lot of people around the pool community, they're always just like, oh, they know Steve Baker and his pool playing abilities and his talent. Always commend him on his shot-making ability. Arlena Adamski up to the table now. She's looking at this 9-ball here. Sure, she wants to cut this 9-ball in and try to give Steve maybe the 15 in the side. Big bounce here, be nice. Steve's okay. Arlena's been leaving him a lot on the 50-yard line on a lot of shots today. He actually had this, if you look at this cut 13 ball shot, so this orange stripe shot cut into that corner pocket. Now it looks like he's going to cut it either the opposite corner or bank it. But earlier he had a 5-ball shot that was a cut into that pocket and he made it. But unfortunately he went around a couple rails and scratched. But it was quite impressive. Not gonna lie here, Jim Mallett doesn't have too much. He's not looking at too much. And of course, Jim and Earl, they want to get on the board here, considering this is the final round for Las Vegas, so they're gonna play their hearts out. They were there. I'm so happy to see all of these players. You know what I mean? There who haven't really had the chance to go to Las Vegas, and they were all here today. So
Yeah, a lot
somebody,
of different faces.
a lot of different faces. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. So it was kind of exciting for us. Okay, Arlena slow rolls the 15 down, giving Steve the 13 ball at least. It's going to be questionable on the 11 ball, but I think with the right angle, Arlena, that should be a pretty easy shot. Just got to be careful here. You don't give enough angle, that's going to be perfect. She has options here. She can go for the green 14 ball, or she can go for the 11. Me personally, I like getting the 11 out of the way now. I know there's a lot of distance here. She's got to be extremely careful not to hit the 3, the red 3 ball. But I like this shot now, because I do believe if she attempts this shot right now and she's successful, she will have another shot. Or at least Steve, when he comes up to the table, will have a shot. And she switched it around and went for the 14 ball. Made the 14, but unfortunately, Steve Baker's coming up to the table, shaking his head a little bit. He doesn't really have a shot. So he's going to try to go 1, maybe 2 rails and just make a good hit. I mean, he's lining this up like he wants to kick the 10 all the way down table, but to be honest, I mean, yeah, if he makes it, kudos to him, but this is a very, very low percentage shot. Yeah, he's going to try to kick at this 10 ball, play it down table. Yeah, good attempt. Good attempt.
Really bottles up the 11 now, though.
Yeah, that 11 ball is not easy anymore. And let us know at home, too, how this sounds. This is the first time we're using an open mic. Open mic, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
All right, Earl Carpenter up to the table. Looks like he's going to make that 7 ball in the side. And a little too close to the work on the 5. This looks like, to me, it might be a defensive shot unless Jim Mallett wants to play that 2 ball all the way up table, which is always an option. Doesn't have too much after it, though. Yeah, he's going to just slow roll and play a little defensive shot maybe off the 5. I'll tell you what. Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, no. He knew he didn't hit the rail. It's tough there on our screen. Can't really see that bottom rail all that well. But, yeah, he did not hit the 5 into the rail, so that is a ball-in-hand foul for Arlena Adamski. Arlena's going to be able to put that wherever she wants. And I think Steve's going to try to have her break out one of the strike balls. Yeah, I think Jim...
Yeah, you got to get the 11 out of there. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, right after this match, we'll have our next match.
Hopefully, we can move right into the next final.
And that's what I'm hoping. What a bank shot. Now Steve's gonna have to play this all the way up. I can't see him playing this in the side. Yeah, he's going to just try to play it all the way up. A little draw. A little low here. He just hit it full. He might get lucky. No. Okay.
It's a good spot for it now.
Here we go. Here we go. So we got Earl up to the table here. Slow rolls the 4-ball in, drifts over. Giving Mr. Mallet that orange 5-ball, which I'm certain he's going to go for right now. No better time to go for that ball than right now. And it'd be nice if Jim manages to trail up table with the cue ball here. I know that black 8-ball may come into play. No, he nails it perfect. Absolutely perfect. What a great shot. Blue 2-ball down. Nice little stun shot. Little drawback stun. Come on, Earl. There. Oh, no. Earl just looked like
Perfect position, too.
Perfect position. Just looked like he didn't set pause there on that shot. So we got Arlena here. Arlena's looking at this 10-ball down table. A striped 10-ball, and yeah, this should be pretty much an easy out there, depending. Oh no! Oh, and she scratches. That's unfortunate. Never over till it's over. Okay, so we're gonna have ball in hand here for the lightweights. I'm hoping, nothing against Steve Baker and Arlena Adamski, but I hope that Jim and Earl win this game and then tie it up. Makes this match even closer.
Yeah, tied-up matches are definitely the best.
Yeah, that's I look for tied-up matches. You know, I hate to have it just a blowout. You know, when somebody gets up like 3-0 or something like that. You want it. You want that handshake, that back and forth, because then it makes the match all worthwhile.
It's easier to get into as well.
Yeah. I do like. Yeah, I think going this way. Yep, that's the way I would go. Yeah. Mr. Mallet's got it down to a science. That's definitely the way you want to go. He wants to hit a little high here, but you don't want to end up against the rail. Angle, perfect. Center cue ball shot, hit a little firm. Jim Mallet will have a shot on the 8-ball. No sweat, but Earl has to make this 3. Oh boy, is he gonna get lucky? Is he gonna get lucky? Wow. How about that? Yep. He even knows. He goes, "Oh my God." He knows he got lucky on that shot. Everybody was laughing. So, okay, Mr. Mallet.
To tie it up.
To tie it up 1-all. Let's go. There you go. All right. 1-all in this race to 4. It was a good day. Good day so far. Smooth sailing.
All these teams seem to be on the same page as well. I don't see anybody
He's lagging behind or
no, like just throughout the chatter, throughout the day that, he wasn't leaving me this or she wasn't leaving me that or this and everybody seems to be on the same page as it goes for their gameplay.
Oh, okay.
So they're all the teams are getting along within the teams.
That's fantastic. Arlena racking here. It looks like Earl's going to break.
Looks like you're going for the 8-ball. You got it, right? Why not?
I mean, I would.
I wouldn't. I'm terrible at this. I scratch all the time.
Well, me personally, I mean, if I was in their shoes, I would go for the 8-ball. Okay, so it makes a stripe ball. If I was in their shoes, I would definitely go for the 8-ball on the break. Me personally, I go for a break and run though. I've had not that many 8 on the breaks in my lifetime, in my career.
Yeah, but you're playing doubles now. It's not just you.
That's true.
So you gotta go for that win.
I don't want my partner. If I have doubles partner, I don't want him up to the table. I want him to look at me and say, "Wow, what a shot! Good win."
Good job, buddy.
Right?
Looks like Jim made that ball on the side. Earl's gonna be at the table.
Oh, good stuff. I think they're super excited. Oh no, is he gonna hit the rail?
Yep.
All right. Okie dokie. So Steve Baker coming up. Here we go. We're already in game 3. Mike, have a lot of matches gone hill today or no?
Yeah, a lot of them. Most of them, actually.
I'm trying to look at what I would do here. I mean, this is a difficult shot. Yeah, that might be your best option. Is just play a little defense, get that cue ball all the way up table. Didn't really have too much. Okay. Mr. Mallet at the table looks like playing that 9 ball off the 5 ball. Don't scratch, don't do it. Wow, it just hung on there. Earl might have a little combo here in the 15-14 combo. It will definitely go. I just don't know how close he is to being caught on that point on the corner. It looks like he's got a wide open shot, though. Yeah, he's going to go for this combination here, the 15-14 combination. Great attempt. Great attempt. Great try. Bottles everything up. Leaves it hard for Arlena. So Arlena's going to come up to the table. Not going to be looking at too much here, other than that orange 5 ball. I mean, she can definitely hit the 5, of course. Make the 5. That's gonna test her skills here if she can make this 5 ball. Well, yeah, looking at a defensive play is not a bad option either. Coming across, nicking that 6 ball, going up table. The green 6 ball is an option, but nope, she's gonna try to come across that 5. She got really lucky there because the 8 ball was in motion. That had a possibility of falling on the side. She got lucky there with that 8 ball. She rifled away at that one. Okay, Mr. Mallet makes the 11 in the side, plays a nice soft shot, giving his partner the 10 ball. How long have these two been playing together, Earl and Jim?
I think just last year.
Really? They started last year?
Yeah.
I tell you what, they're good partners, man. Like, they're really, the way that they know each other's, they flow. They know each other's game. Which is, that's a good thing to have. And I do believe if either one of these players win...
Not there.
But if either one of these players win and go to Las Vegas, it'll be their first time going, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Jim's taking his time here. He's looking at how he wants to attack this pool table. Realizing he doesn't have a good shot at either of those strike balls, the 14 or the 15. He's going to have to get some kind of creativity going. Yeah, I can't see him. Does he have a shot? Yeah, he has a shot. It's like a 3-rail shot. You got to watch that 4 ball. Oh, no, don't do that.
Don't make the 8.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, boy. Oh.
Yeah, Stephen Alina.
That's unfortunate.
Take Us to Vegas is up 2-1.
2-1. Take Us to Vegas. Oh, we were sitting here watching the overhead view, and I never moved it over. It's okay.
I gotta keep an eye on that middle table too, because once they're done, I have to
Get the last match.
get that last match going.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. I hate when that happens. And you know it lined up perfectly too.
Yep.
Right? He kicked at it, and that 4 ball went right into the 8, went right into the side. And if that 4 wasn't at that correct angle, that 8 would have never went towards the side pocket. Crazy how that stuff happens.
Looks like they're done on 2. I'll be back.
All right. We have Steve Baker to break. Okay, here we go. Wow, what a break. Looks like he made a low ball. So Arlena came up to the table there. Sure did. They made the 1 ball in off the break, so she's going to go for the red 3 here. Slow roll, red 3. Try to leave him a shot on the 7 down table. Sure. Little off angle on the 7. No harm, no foul there. It's actually pretty good. Maybe Steve is going to nestle that cue ball in and break open the 5-2-6 off of the 7 ball, which would be ideal. See what he does. Oh, wow. So he wanted to play a defensive shot, or just hit the 4 ball straight on. Okay, okay. You got the cue ball down low, but I do think that's still, it's not going to leave too much of a shot. This is a good defensive shot for Earl, though. Earl just took on the bank and said, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. It's all right. So Arlena's going to come up, and that's a good spot for it. She doesn't really have a shot here. Doesn't have a shot on the 7. She could come across the 4. 6 off the 15. All right, all right. Yeah, leaves it wide open for Jim Mallett here. All right, let's see what you got, Jim. I almost guarantee you this much, that Jim is not going to accidentally put the 8 ball in on this match. Yeah. Okay, so 15 ball down it is. He drifts down, plays a positional lead for that 9 ball. First partner, Earl. Here comes Earl. Going to take that 9. He's a little off angle here. He rifled it in there. And then moved the 12 as well as the 10 ball in front of the corner and the side pocket respectively. So we'll see what James Mallett wants to do here. It's a pretty good shot. Yeah, I like the 12 ball. If you can make the 12 ball here, now might be the time that you chase it. Yeah, that's the right shot in my book. Now what you have to do is you just have to work towards getting a positional leave on that red 11. If you can get on that red 11, I think you'll be fine. Little 10 ball here. Did he get the red 11? Did he roll too far? He's close. He's so close. I think they have a shot on this. On the 11 ball. I think this will go. Oh, he played it off the rail. Wow. Well, puts the 6 in a predicament. And then just wants to move along. Bringing up Steve Baker here. Steve Baker, more or less, I mean, he has shots. He has the 4-ball or the 7-ball. He definitely can make the 4-ball down in the lower right-hand corner. He can make the 7 in the side. He may want to make the 4 now and try to hit that 10-ball behind the striped 10-ball. Oh, he hit that way hard. I don't know if I would have hit it that hard. All he had to do was hit that, I'm sorry, it's the 14 ball. If he just hit the 14 with the cue ball, I think Arlena would have had the 6 or the 5 cross side, and that would have been ideal. He rifled this one away. I mean, Arlena still has a shot here, and they're by far not out of this game. I think Arlena's going to be tough, or be left with the tough cut here. Unless she's trying, is she trying this triple combo? She is. Wow. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. This is going to get closer than anything. So Earl's going to come up here, and I don't think he has a shot on this 11. He's looking at it, though. I think I'd play that 13 ball. Yeah. Yep. Play the 13. Oh no, just came across it too much. You don't want to hit that hard, Earl. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Mr. Baker makes the 7-ball cut on the side. Leaves Arlena a nice either combination shot. She has a problem here.
That was thirsty.
Yeah, I'm thirsty myself. She has a problem here. I mean, how do you get on that 2-ball? I mean, do you go for the... I like the 6-5 combination here, but you're not guaranteed a shot. It might have been better just going for the... Okay, so now she played it right off the rail and gave him a shot on the 6. So now he might be able to
cut the 2.
At this angle?
He'll look at it.
Well, okay. So I see the angle you're looking at. Cut 2 off of this angle right here.
That's what Steve's looking at now, yeah. He likes it. He's going for it.
And he makes it. Oh, but he does not get rewarded.
That's just bad luck, man.
That's bad luck. Yeah, I wish I was on the overhead view for that. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, bad luck there. I'm not going to lie. Arlena does have a shot. She's got to go 3 rails here. You can go 2 rails, but that's so difficult. She's got to go 3. Or 1 rail kick. See, I'd rather go 3 here instead of 1 rail, but yeah, that's unfortunate. So now Earl and Mr. Mallet, they just need to take their time and focus here. This should be an easy out. Easy out.
I like this. 14 up table, back down for the 11.
Yeah, this should be an easy out for these 2 gentlemen here. So they just need to focus and play simple stop shots. That's fine. Play the 11 next. Make it down. Get on the other side of the 14. Yep. He could have done a little bit better with the ball in hand leave there. But it's going to work out. Wow, Earl got lucky there. So all Mr. Mallet has to do here is make the 14 ball, simple stop shot, leaves Earl a shot on the 8 ball, and that's all you can ask for. Leave your partner a shot on the 8, right? Not only did he leave him a shot on the 8.
Get too close.
Not only did he leave him a shot on the 8, he left him very close to his work.
Right on the 8.
This is just a little jab shot. Should be no issue here. Yeah, a little low. Nice.
Not when
Cues
you're 8
off
feet
angle.
tall.
It just makes the shot easier when you're 8 feet tall. This is not easy, but I think he's got it. Just right through it. There you go. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Very nicely done. 2-all. 2-2 in this race to 4, where the winner is going to Las Vegas.
Earl was helping me earlier. He taped some wires to the ceiling.
Oh, we have wires all over the place out there. That's I'm like, oh god, all they do is bump one wire and the whole show goes down. It's okay though. It seems to be working pretty good now. What'd you do with the camera that's closest to us here? So this camera that you're seeing right now is surrounded by chairs, I think, right? Is that what you did? You created a barricade or what?
A couple of chairs, a couple of pool bags.
Okay. Skin of their teeth there. Skin of their teeth. That was a good shot, though, by Earl. That was a very good shot. Yeah. Jim's checking out this rack, not realizing that all day today the rack has not been sitting all that well on this pool table. So
yeah,
he realized that head ball might be a little loose. He's going for the 8-ball break. I don't blame him. He makes the 4-ball off the corner, makes the wing ball. He's got the 4, and Earl has a shot coming up to the table here. He's got either the 5 or could play the 3, but I don't know where he could play the 3.
I think he's pretty stuck on that 5.
I think you're stuck. I think that 5 is going to be your only shot unless you opt to play a defensive shot. So Earl is going to play this 5 all the way up table. Maybe a little drawback, not much. And he nails it. Nails it perfect. Gives James Mallet a shot at the 2-ball in the side pocket. After that, he's going to, my guess is he's going to play the 2 in the side here and may slow roll this. At least allows Earl a shot in the corner with the 3-ball.
I don't know if he can see the 2 to make it.
I think he can.
He was looking around like he didn't like it.
Maybe he can't see it. Oh, he went after the 2. That's okay.
It's a good lead.
It's a good leave. Okay. Steve Baker coming up to the table now. Mikey's got to go and get another match ready. So we are in, this is a final match, and we have one more final after this. So the semifinal rounds are getting done. Now, wow, what a shot, what an attempt. A 10-ball. That doesn't leave too much, though, for Earl. Earl's going to come up, and I think he has a bank on the 3. I mean, I like the bank 3 here. You have the cut 2 as well, but not necessarily guaranteed a shot after that. Bank 3 it is. Nice slow roll try. Is he going to get lucky the other way around? No, but it's okay. That's a good spot for it, Earl. So we got Arlena coming up here, and Arlena is going to have a shot on these stripe balls. Nothing easy here for Arlena. Nothing easy. She's looking at that 12 ball, which is the purple stripe ball, maybe in the side pocket, or a defensive shot, maybe a play on this 9, soft roll. I don't think she wants, oh no, she tried cutting that in. She tried banking that home. Wow. Well, that little nudge there on the 13 ball is going to give Jim Mallet here an opportunity on this green 6 ball. This is, yeah, a pretty easy shot on this 6 ball here. I wonder if he's going to see it. Yep, he likes it. Sure, he's going to come across that 6. What a good... That's going to work out perfect for him. Okay, Earl's got a possible 1 ball here. Is that what he's looking at? No. Sorry about that. That was Michael's phone. Okay, so Earl's... I don't know if he can go for the 2 ball. I think he's blocked all directions. The 2 ball I don't think will clear the 12. He's going to go after the 1 ball here. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if I like this play. Yeah, no, I don't think he likes it either. So he's looking up table here. Okay, so he's going to attack the 2 ball. Maybe try to just play the 2 slow roll up near the corner pocket. He made it. There you go. I mean, if that was the shot, that was the shot. And that was the shot. It was a beautiful one. Okay, Jim. He's going to try going for the 1-7 combo here. That's not bad. So now everything's out in the open and the cue ball's behind the 8. What a play. What a player. Great shot. Okay. Okay. Just wanted a slow defensive shot. Try to wedge up around that 3 ball. Leaves things difficult for that 7. 7 is off the rail. From here, at least I can see it's off the rail. But I don't know what Earl's going to do with it here. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, all we have is an overhead camera right now. Alright, so I'm working on it. I'm working on it here. I just wanted to get that up there for you guys. There we go. And let's get that the size of the screen. Perfect. Okay. I don't know what is going on with our cameras today, but I'm trying to do the best I could with them. Okay, we're back in business. Alright, so sorry about that. Once again, if these cameras go down, there's absolutely nothing I can do. I'm just sitting back here on a computer, so after bumping the cameras out there, then we've just got to roll with the punches. Okay, so Steve Baker coming up to the table right now. Let's see here. Shooting at the strike balls. Hmm. Okay. Attempts the 13 ball cut down table. Unsuccessful there. Leaves the door wide open for Earl. I think Earl's going to chase this red 3 ball. It'd be nice to play just a little high here, come off that top rail, and leave the yellow 1 ball next. We'll see what he does. He's looking around, checking everything out. I don't like chasing anything down there right now. I mean, if he wants to bump the 1 ball, I guess that's okay, but right now the 1 ball is kind of acting like your safety net. I kind of like the red 3 ball. I think the red 3 is going to be your best bet here. And if you can just roll up to the top rail and come back down right where the center dot is, I think you'll be fine. But Earl likes coming across the 3, freeing the 1 ball, freeing the 1 ball up, and that's a good play. That's a good defensive shot. Good leave, although you're kind of leaving Steve and Arlena the shot of the 14 in the side there, or possibly another defensive pattern play where they can leave the cue ball up table. Yeah, so it's going to get interesting here. Arlena coming up. So then, yeah, we'll see what she's going to look at. They're taking a timeout. I think they're taking a timeout. Nope. Okay, so yeah, this is a defensive battle here. This is an important game. So whoever wins this game is going to the hill first. So getting to the hill first is going to be a pretty good feeling, I think, for anybody playing in this tournament. Let's see what she does here. Okay. 14 cut in the side. Once again, she goes too far up table. Nope, now she's reverting and looking at the 13. She likes the 13 a little bit better. And then they decide to take a timeout. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a little bit of a challenge there, especially on that 13 ball. Mr. Hawk, Ed Hawk in the house. Arlena tries to slow roll that 14 ball. Unfortunately, breezes it, so gives up ball in hand here to Jim. Okay, so we got Jim Mallett. He's it's like he's gonna take the ball in hand here. Yes, sir. Okay. 7 ball it is. He's going to slow roll, get it up. There it is. Play the 3 ball next. Earl's going to have a nice shot on the 3 ball. Smart play by Jim. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot, Earl. So Jim Mallett just needs to make this 1 ball here and leave a positional lead for Earl on the 8, and they're on the hill. Oh no, came across it a little bit too much. It's okay though, the 1 ball is still left in a pretty nice position there. Pretty nice position. Okay. So Steve Baker now coming up to answer. Trying to get him and Arlena closer to victory lane. What do I like here? Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of work to do. I think going for opting to take the 15 ball may be a pretty good play. I would go for the 15 and come around that 11. Try to get the cue ball back to the center of the table. If you can do that, I think this game is over in your favor. Or play defensive shot, but I mean, the 1 ball is makeable. It's hittable. Yeah, I think even at this angle, Earl's going to swing it a little with a little low. And that makes it even more makeable. Believe it or not in the side pocket, but all the way up table. This is makeable all the way up table. He just needs to swing it, not hit it hard, but swing the cue ball. That's it. Good hit. Almost made it in the side off of the 14 ball. What a player. Good play. Good hit. Okay, Arlena. So Arlena is back to resort and then looking at that 15 ball. Whew. Gotta be careful here. Yeah, so Arlena looks kind of frustrated. She doesn't know what she was looking all over the table, kind of deciding, mapping a layout here for her run out, or for her and Steve's run out. I think she came to the conclusion going for the 15 ball now is probably going to be her best bet. And man, that is going to be advantageous of a leave for her. So that's not bad at all. Jim Mallett's going to come up to the table. I mean, he could play the one all the way up, but he really doesn't have anything on this 8 ball. I mean, just making the 1 ball and hard drawing back might be the best thing he can do, even though he doesn't have a shot. So yeah, he's on the 1. He can play a defensive shot on the 1, but you're pretty much just leaving the cue ball all the way down table. And it's so hard to not leave them a shot with so many open balls. So yeah, we'll see what he does here. I think he's going to just try to make the 1, get it off the table. Nope, came across the 1. Is he going to go off the 13? Oh my god. If that nicked the 13, I think that was in. Yeah. So we have Steve Baker. He's eyeballing a run out too. I mean, Arlena and Steve here, they have their work cut out for them. Well, a lot of open balls, but not easy shots. You know what I mean? Nothing easy, and there's no definitive absolute. This is the shot you need to go for a run out here. We're not there yet. Even this shot here against a rail down table, I mean, this is such a difficult shot, and he rifled it in. But he rifled it in with just a stun shot. So, I mean, if you can do that every shot, I guess you'll be all right. Arlena may opt to play the 11-15 combo here, or go for the 13 ball first. She's got to be careful here. You come too high, you're not going to be left a shot. Okay. Steve is still left with the 11-15 combo. Yeah, I'd be looking at the 11-15 combo, which is exactly what he's looking at. Going for the 14 is a risk.
Yeah, but the 1 has to go down there too.
I understand that, but I'm going to be honest with you. You don't know. Oh, that could have been the worst idea. Oh boy. That 1 will go on the side. Earl knows it too. Yeah, so Earl is looking at this. I mean, he knows it'll go. It will go. That 1 ball will go on the side all day long. All he has to do is hit it nice and soft. Give it a little tappy.
A little tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Don't hit this hard, Earl. There's no reason to. Oh, okay. So we overcut it by a hair. You were right there, though. That was the right shot. That's okay. All right, now here's the risky part here. Okay, I like this play. Going up table, Arlene is going to take the 14 ball out of play. I like this. Yeah, that's the right ball. So now, here's the only problem that Steve has is that he needs to stop this cue ball as soon as possible and make sure that he leaves a shot on this 11 for Arlena. I mean, unless you can bump out that 11. Slow roll. Just hit the 15. Sure, that's exactly what he needed to do there. He played that perfect. Here's the problem here is that Arlena needs to make this 11 ball, and she wedges it out for a nice easy 8 ball shot.
To get on the hill.
And there you have it. They're on the hill. Steve Baker and Arlena reached the hill first, so if they win this next game, they're going to Las Vegas. But I'll tell you what, I don't think James Mallett and Earl Carpenter, that's not going to be the case if they have any say.
That is accurate.
And it's going to go hill, you know it is.
One of our loser side semifinals are done, and Vegas or Divorce is waiting for the winner of the middle table there, the brothers versus Pete's team. So we might have 2 back-to-back here for you.
Wow. Good in my book. I bought this pack of gum earlier today, Mike, and I must have chewed about 4 pieces of it so far.
You got a nice fresh pack of gum out of the vending machine.
Right? Had a cheeseburger, some gum. All right. So we got Jim Mallett rack in here. Jim and Earl are right there. They're right there. Arlena to a break. There we go.
A lot of power.
Oh, wow. Well, I know she made a ball. She made a low ball, right? Yep. Let's make the 2 ball.
Looking at that 5 as the problem ball already.
I mean, would you go for it now?
I don't think he liked the angle he was at. On the hill. Drop a couple of balls. Get some pressure on the other team. I like leaving the tied up ball there. It's okay. It's not bothering anybody.
I think this is Earl Carpenter's first time in the limelight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't think he's. Has he played at a triannual? I don't know. I don't think so. So I think this might be a good tournament experience for him. Steve Baker, slow roll cutting that 7 ball on the side. And I'll tell you what, this is where it's going to get challenging here.
Well, Arlena did look at position to get on the 5, so she might be looking to just stop this a little bit. I don't think Steve would have had the 5 anyways.
No, I don't think he saw it there with the 8 ball. That's okay. Not a pool left here. Okay, Earl. I don't know if I'd toy with anything down there, would you? Would you toy with anything with the 13 or the 12? I don't know if I'd go that route. I like the route he's going here. I like the 15, sure.
Get some balls off the table again.
Exactly. What is Earl's skill level? Is he a 5?
Well, Earl's a 4.
He's a 4, okay. And Mr. Mallett here is a 6, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty good team. Pretty good team. So that's 14 ball. Rifle that in with ease. He has the 11, and that's the only issue that they're experiencing today. Earl and Jim Mallett. The only problem that they're having today is they're leaving each other too perfect on the shots, like straight in. Like you're always looking for a little bit of an angle. And that seems to be like that's what Earl's contemplating right now. Is I know I have this 11. I know he left me here for this 11. This 11 is straight up table. What do I do after it?
But like I could see the 10 now, and I could see the
Sure.
13 too. So like
I have angle on those shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But can I get back on the 11 here, or
Right.
give angle back to Jim Mallett and go from there? Yeah, that's I don't want to say that's a good problem to have, but it is a good problem to have when your partner leaves you too perfect on. See, he tried to create an angle there.
Yeah.
He hit that way too hard by trying to create an angle.
But he got back over for the 13.
He did get back over for the 13, but unfortunately he missed the 11 ball shot, and that's rule number 1 is you got to make the ball. Even if you didn't give Jim Mallett a shot on that 13 ball or anything, you got to make the 11. And that seems to be the overwhelming thing that I visually witnessed all day today, is that everybody played too good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everybody played too good. Everybody left each other like perfectly straight in without angle to get on your next shot, and that was an issue. That's a real issue. And okay. I'm saying please.
I'm trying for the 6. You bumped the 11. Or bumped the 8. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so we got ball in hand here, Jim. It's go time now. Now you have to free up that 12 ball. If you want to, that's it. That's it. Very good. You have to free up that 12. Even if you slow roll this, it's going to come across the 13. It's going to hit the 5 and then hit the 12. Yep. He just hit it a little too hard. If he just softened it up a little bit, he would have had that 12 right in. But that's what you wanted to do there. You had to free up those balls away from that 5 ball. Now the issue is that Earl's going to have to send this all the way up table. He's going to have to go for the 11 up table. You're going to have to go. I mean, he's looking at this 10 ball here. Where's he going with this? Is he going all the way up with this? Okay. He tried to play some kind of defensive shot, I think. Some ominous defensive shot where he can leave the cue ball down below the 5. I think that was his idea.
I believe so.
So who do we got left out there, Mike? Just teams practicing or what?
Well, on the middle table there, Pete's team is playing the brothers, and the winner of that will play Vegas or Divorce for the loser side final.
And Vegas or Divorce is Tom Tolleson, Ryan Poston.
Yep.
So, Steve, back to this match here. I think Steve's just going to play a little defensive shot. Hit it straight on. Leave the cue ball right there. He actually went the other distance,
Yep,
and he wanted to make it.
And he almost did.
Wow.
Well, it's in a good spot.
It is in a good spot. Rather risky.
Well, with the 12 and the 9 locked up there.
Yeah, but let's say he did make it. Then what do you do if you're Alina?
Well, that's the great thing about doubles, because it's not your problem anymore.
You're so right. Oh, that's the best part about doubles. I made my shot. Let's see what you can do. That's your problem, though. Oh my God, you're something else.
Pass that buck right on over.
Wow.
Good play. Almost made it.
No, it's not a bad play.
They weren't doing any good there.
I mean, the 16 ball table is a difficult shot. Then afterwards, you have a 5 ball, and you got to get position to leave on the 8. Where's the 8 going? This don't look too bad for James Mallett and Earl Carpenter here. It looks very good for Steve Baker and Arlena, but
Arlena almost shot a high ball there. She lined it up, and they said, "Whoa."
Good try, good try.
Good sportsmanship there. The other team telling her she was shooting at the wrong ball in the final.
Right. What do you do? What do you do if you're Earl Carpenter here on his stripe balls? He's going behind the 8 off the rail. He needs to slow roll this so he prevents a scratch. Nice. And he got there. I think he got there. He got there pretty good. Now Steve can go behind the 9 ball here and make the 5, but he doesn't like it. The 6 ball up table is not any easier either. I think he's trying to decide on what he wants to accomplish. But once again, you go behind the 9 here and you make the 5 and you play the 6 up table. What are you left with the 8 ball? You don't really have too much. So he's going to attack the 6 up table. He makes it with ease. He's going around the horn. And Arlena is going to have a very nice... him nudging that 12 ball was ideal too, because now Arlena may be able to make the 8 ball off the rail. I think the 8 might even clear the 12.
It might.
So yeah, that was a good move there by Steve Baker, going 2 rails, cutting that 6 ball in. And they're going to take a timeout here. Do a little chitty chatty because Steve's trying to get Arlena to leave him an easy 8 ball shot.
Yeah, I think she said, like, where am I trying to put this here?
And
Can you
that's
make
it.
it past the 12?
I think he's going to have to send it now past the 12. I don't know if this is going to go or not, but I'll tell you this much is that I think even if he doesn't make this, it'll rattle. Yep, just nicked the 12 ball. Boy, I'll tell you what though, it was really, really close, and Earl and James Mallet now they're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to play their A game here, because no matter where you go, that 8 ball has a shot.
Pocket the 12.
Pocket the 12. That's a good leave.
Well,
In
you
more
just
ways
play
than
a
one.
wonderful defense.
Right?
Very nice.
And they're laughing about it, so you know it's all good. Oh, I keep on looking at the left side of the screen here, and the program view's on the right, and I'm screwing that up. I'm so sorry for our viewers at home.
Yeah, I don't think Arlena's too happy about this shot.
Sure, this is not easy. Look at this. She could scratch here.
Yeah, this is difficult.
This is certainly not easy.
I would applaud just hitting the 8 here.
Right? Well, she's second guessing. I don't think she can make a good hit on this 8 ball. The way she's going, yeah, 1 rail is out of the question. She needs to aim towards the right-hand rail, the short rail there, and go 2 rails to hit the 8. I don't think she's even looking that direction right now. She's still trying to decide what to do. Yeah, no, I don't know. Well, the cue ball was clean. Didn't hit the 9 ball, but unfortunately she didn't hit the 8 ball either.
Well, this is a nerve tester. You got to make this 11.
I like... Oh, wow. I mean... Yeah, okay. 11, 9, you're going to end up going all the way up table. Then you're going to play the 12 all the way down. And then you're going to have the 8 ball easy 8 in. I guess I can go... Oh, I didn't even see that. What is that? 14 on the side? Yeah. Okay, so... 11 first, then the 9.
Looks like you might be going 9 first.
I don't know. Oh, he's just playing a defensive shot? Okay. It's close. I think he can make it up table.
Might be able to make it in the side. I don't know.
I see what he wanted there. I see what he wanted. And we'll see if Steve can make this a ball in the side or up table. He marked the side, right?
Yeah.
And that's it, folks.
That's it.
And that's, you've got it right there. It is 4. Race to 4. Congratulations. Take us to Vegas. Representing the Maley Manor up there in Scott Township, right?
Yeah.
Scott. Yeah, Steve Baker and Arlena Adamski, congratulations. They will be representing the Greater Scranton APA out in Las Vegas at the doubles at the Westgate at the doubles championship, right? The pool player championship. So yeah, congratulations as they get some photos going there, and I have to go out and take a photo and do some handing out. But that being said, we will be right back, hopefully, with the second portion of our live stream, and
Commercial time.
we'll get it going. Yeah. Until then, we'll see you in a bit.
Hey, listen, I know that you don't play pool, but my league team is looking for someone tonight who's never played, so you're coming with. Great, I'll see you there. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
hey, good to meet you.
Welcome back. I can't believe it. You did it. We're going to Vegas. Vegas, baby. Oh my.
Okay, we're coming back here. I want to welcome you back to Cheap Shots Bar and Restaurant here in Olyphant for the Greater Scranton APA's Scotch Doubles Local League Championship. Okay, what do we got? We have the brothers representing Clarky's Billiards, Christopher Pica and Brian Pica, versus Vegas Are Divorced, Eva's Restaurant, Tom Tollickson Sr. and Ryan Poston. Okay, it looks like they're getting ready to get underway. Tom Tollickson looks like he lost the break there. Mike's coming back in. He'll fill us in and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're all situated there. Yeah, Chris Pica and Brian Pica have to go to 3, and Tom Tollickson Sr. and Ryan Poston have to go to 5. It's going to be an interesting one here. Remember, the winner of this is going to Las Vegas to represent the Greater Scranton APA in the Pool Players Championships for 8-ball Scotch doubles. See, we're just waiting for him to get up to the table. We're all ready to go. Okay. Looks like Chris Pica to break. Let's take a look at this break here. Okay, breaks head on. Did not go for the 8-ball there. Oh, although the 8-ball was in motion, almost went in the corner. What do we got here? 367. 367, dry break. Looks like it's going to bring up Tom Tollickson. Sure. Let's see what he's looking at here. He's looking at the stripe balls. Remember, this team here, Vegas Are Divorced. They need to go to 5. So a beautiful shot there with a little inside English. Trying to keep the cue ball position down on this end of the table here, near the break box. Looks like Ryan is going to take maybe that 9-ball up table. Can he see this 14-ball? Maybe he can. I don't think so. I think that 4-ball is going to come into play there and get in the way. Back to possibly the 10-ball up table. Yeah, he's looking at the 10-ball. Came across the 10-ball a little bit too much. Turning over the table here. It looks like Brian Peake is going to come up. See what he does. He's going down table. Green 6-ball, sure. Nice shot. Mike, we have Brian Pica and Chris Pica, right? What are their skill levels? Are they both 4s? Are they Chris and Brian?
Let me check.
Okay, he's got a nice shot here on this 1-ball. Thin cut 1. It may clear the 13, and it does. I think he just wanted to leave it over there. He just hit a little bit too much, a little too hard. Cue ball rolls up towards the center of the table. Tom Tollickson Sr. coming up to the table. Looks like he's going to have a good look at that 9-ball right across the way. Play the 9 in the side. Maybe wedge it out, give himself a positional leave on the 10-ball for the same pocket. Worst case scenario, well, he's going to bump the 10-ball. No harm, no foul there. Still has the 15. Or the 14, depending on whatever Brian wants to do. Or, I'm sorry, whatever Ryan wants to do. And he's opting to go for the 14-ball. Maybe with a little bit of a breakout here. Yeah, try to nudge that 13. I would have done the same exact thing. Tom Tollickson coming up. Doesn't have too much here. What would you shoot at, Mike? Would you go for the
use
10 up
ball.
table? 10 up
Yeah.
table, yeah. Okay, overcuts it. A little too thin. It's going to pop out and roll and sit right in front of that side pocket. More towards the rack inside of the table. Could be advantageous for the brothers later on if they're looking for a defensive shot. There's Brian up at the table here. It looks like he's going to cut this 7 in the side. Slow roll, maybe drift down. Nope. Rifles it away. I think he was trying to play impossible breakout shot on that 2 ball. Unfortunately, that cue ball got swallowed in that corner pocket. Yeah, so then who do we have coming up here? Okay, Ryan coming up to the table. Ryan played pretty well today. Was pretty impressed watching him play. That was a long break that we had in between both those matches there. We were just waiting for, I believe, one of the brothers to get done. They were playing against Pete. Pete's team. Pete's team bowed out, huh?
Yep.
Wow. Tom Tollickson Sr. here, going to rifle this 10 ball in the side pocket. Simple stop shot, giving Ryan the 15 ball up table. I don't think Ryan could attempt even at anything at this 11 ball. But what he needs to do now is just focus on getting the cue ball back down table.
I would just make the 15.
Make the 15, get the cue ball back down table. That's all he has to do.
Yeah, you can't leave in a spot where he can make this 11, so you might as well just make this 15.
You want to leave it so that he can at least see the 11 and play a defensive shot. Or Ryan's just going to take it into his own 2 hands there and play a defensive shot himself. Not bad. Could be better, could be worse. No matter what, that 11 is still buried, so it's still going to pose a problem for him eventually. It's a bit of a jumble down there, isn't it? Play a defensive shot here. Yep. Hits the 7 straight on, leaves the cue ball down table. Frees up the 7 to go in the corner pocket, which is not bad. Chris Pika's shot there, not bad at all. Tom Tollickson, he's going to come off the rail. One rail, tries to pocket that 15 in. Still has nothing, though, even if he did pocket that. Nothing on that 11 ball. That 11 ball is kind of in a tough spot right now. So Brian's going to take this 7 ball. I mean, if the 5 will go, I'd choose the 5 ball. If the 7, if he wants to opt the 7, which it looks like that's what he's doing, that's okay. Yep. It's going to be a little bit longer of a game. I can foresee at least another 3-4 innings going on there.
I don't mind pushing the 11 out right now.
That's not a bad play. I see what you're talking about. Hit the 11. The 11 hits off the 2 and comes over. As long as the 11 hits a rail, you should be okay. The rest of the solid balls are kind of scattered. Like Skittles on the pool table, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of colors. So this is I don't know about that shot. Yeah, I might have attempted to pocket that one. So the Pika, the brothers. Chris Pika coming up to the table here, ball in hand. Yeah, I don't know what he was. I know he wanted to play a defensive shot off that 15 ball, but wow. Yeah, I probably would have just went to make it and then just work on freeing up your 11 ball, you know? And you got the 2 ball on the side. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's looking at the 2 in the side. Oh, he's rerouting here and going for the 1. Either way, I like it. I like the 2 in the side a little bit better, but I think I see what he was looking at. He's like, if he goes for the 2 in the side here, he can't live a little dangerously because then that frees up the 11. Okay, Bri. I don't know what he's going to attempt to do here. I mean, You got to be really careful looking at this 5 ball, the orange 5. I mean, do you chase the 2? No, they're doing the best part here, and they're taking the timeout. I mean, looking at this, I mean, could you chase the 2? Yeah, that frees open the 11, though. And with Tom Tollickson, he's a dangerous person on the pool table, so you don't want to take that risk if you're going to leave an opening on that 11 ball. Additionally, going after the 5 isn't a solid bet either, because you don't know what's going to happen if you're going to accidentally hit the 8. But I think he's going to try to hit the 5 straight on here. Try to cut it down. It's going to botch up that 8 ball, but not do anything more than that. Okay. Tom Tollickson giving up ball in hand here, and the Pika brothers are going to come back.
Just push the 11 out. Now they have a shot at the 11. No more playing games with those tied up balls.
I like 4 ball here.
4 ball's a good start.
Yeah. I mean, he's still undecided here. He's moving around the table. At this level of the game, considering this is the final match to go to Las Vegas, they're definitely taking their time. They don't want to make any mistakes. So he opts to go for the 3. The 3 in the side. So Chris is going to go for the 3 in the side. Slow roll, center cue ball, nice. Leaves options here. I mean, you can go for the 5 or go for the 7. I like personally going for the 7 ball here, 7 cut. Sure, and I think that's what Brian is opting to take as well. Nice. Come back over. Bounce. I still think he's got the 4 ball. 4 ball should be straight in. It's not the right angle that he definitely wanted. But he still has a shot on the 4. He's going to hit this a little high, follow it behind the 5. Or get above the 5. Oh, that'll go. That's a good shot. I know you didn't look so concerned about that shot, but I'll tell you what, I'd probably go for that 5 ball right now. That'll go, as long as you hit it straight on. Hit the 5 straight on. Slow, not hard. Okay, and that's still not a bad location for it. Okay. Who's coming up? Ryan's coming up. He does have a look at the 15 ball up table. All right, good try, good try. All right. So now you got Chris. Chris coming up to the table. He's very capable here. I think he's just going to slow roll this 5 ball. I wouldn't fire away at this. I would slow roll this. There you go. Pocket the 5. Leave yourself options on the 2. Brian's probably going to come up and just try to snap draw this 2 ball a little bit. He could hit high 2, but he's not guaranteed a positional leave on the 8. I would just try to draw back a little. Leave the 8 ball up table. I know it's not the easiest shot in the world, but it's better than nothing. I don't think he can create, and he tried to create an angle there.
2 straight.
Spin it above. Now this to me looks like it's a length of table bank shot. I think that this is going to be end up resorting to a length of table bank, but I don't know if he wants to cut this all the way down or if he wants to bank it. Yeah, so I think he's opted to cut. Well, I don't know. I still don't know what he's intending, what his intentions are here.
I don't think he's decided yet.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not the easiest.
definitely easier to go all the way
Oh,
down the
all the
table
way down.
instead of the side.
Oh, I like the bank. I like the length of the table bank. The corner, yeah. He's going to go for the side pocket here. I don't know how I feel about this. You have to tighten the angle. So first things first is that he has to hit this extremely hard. And he has to hit inside English. Yeah. He was never going to get that angle. He opted to just play a defensive shot. Get the 8-ball up table, off angle on the cue ball. Nicely done. He didn't want to risk it. I still think that he could have played the 8-ball in the bottom left-hand corner off a single rail bank and got the same results.
Yeah.
That might have been a better option for him. Tom Tollickson up here, going to cut this 15, go one rail. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wow. Well, now isn't that interesting? Ball in hand on the 8-ball for Brian Pica. All right. Ball in hand, marks it up. First to get on the hill. The brothers. If he makes this 8. Yep. Nicely done. The Pica brothers strike first. They need to go to 3. So that was just unfortunate that Tom Tollickson overhit that by that much. And just continued to roll all the way up table. Breezed the 8-ball and scratched in the corner pocket. You just got to have that touch. You know what I mean? If you hit it just a little bit too much, these tables like to roll. Yeah, that cue ball will not stop. It'll keep going. You got to play that, play accurate speed here. All right, Tom Tollickson racking him up. Let's see who's breaking. Chris Pica to break. Is he going for the 8-ball? Well, I think he's going for the 8-ball this time around. No, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. Nope, yeah, hits the head ball straight on the 1-ball. Does not look like he's going to pocket anything there. Yep, so we're going to have a dry break. Sure, and it looks like Tom Tollickson and Ryan Poston are going to be coming up to the pool table. All right, here we go. 1-ball all the way up. Sure, 1-ball all the way up. Leaves Tom Tollickson a nice 3-ball here. He can do a lot of stuff here with this 3-ball. I don't know if he can see the 7. That's what he's looking at. I don't know if I'd attempt this right now. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I would have attempted that either. I think I would have let that one go for a little bit. The 7-ball wasn't hurting anybody. It was doing you more good than harm. I understand that he wanted to get it out there, but now you kind of leave that table wide open for the brothers. And they're going to be striped balls here, so you know that 12-ball is going in the side. Yeah. So Brian's looking at the 12-ball. I mean, he's also looking at other options or where he wants to leave this after making this 12 in the side. Okay, so he just nudges it. Leaves opportunities here. 11 down table, 14 down table. All good things. Okay, so he's opted to go for the 9-ball down table. Very makeable shot here for Chris. Oh, no. I'm sorry. 11. Now Brian's going to take the 9. Yeah, Brian will take this 9-ball, sure. I don't think he has to come across it that much. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, try to cheat the pocket a little bit too much to free up that 13-ball, Brian. I see what you were doing. Yeah, gotta make sure that you're making that ball, though. Not saying it's a bad location for it. It's actually a pretty good location for it. So Ryan up to the table here. He's going up table. He's looking at this 3-ball. Nope, the 2-ball. Oh, and it just hung. Just hung up there.
Wow.
Well, the brothers have another opportunity here to make a couple more balls and get ever so close to going to Las Vegas. So let's see what they do. I think it's Chris Pica up at the table. Okay, opts for the 15, nudges the 13. Both balls head towards the short rail. That was Chris's idea to get them away from that 7-ball. That frees up opportunities later on for them when they come up to the pool table. Tom wants to take away that, so he's going to play the 2-ball here. Go a couple rails around, try to play position on the 3. Didn't get there. Didn't quite get there. I think Tom and Ryan, they play a lot on diamond pool tables up in Tunkhannock. Is that what they have at the blog? I think they practice play up there. Now, those who are unfamiliar with diamond pool tables, man, do they roll their ice skating rinks. If you think these tables are fast, they're even faster. So they're used to the slow roll play position. Here you have to give it a little bit more power, not much. Okay. Well, everything's set up nice for stripes, I'll tell you that. And Tom Tollickson Sr. here is not left with an easy shot. He's got to go up table. 6 in the side. Nope, rifles the 3, snap draws it back. Leaves himself the 4, so they're going to use that 4-ball. Even if the purple 4 doesn't go in, it's certainly going to block that 13-ball. And that's what Ryan is looking at right now. He's using the 4-ball as a blockade. He's probably going to try to make it. Oh, it just banged the balls around. Would have been better if he was underneath there, but he's still okay. Sure. So Brian's going to come up. Has a lot of he can look at any shot on the table right now pretty much, but I think he's going to opt for the 13 here. Bump off. Yep. I can't tell if he can get the 9 up table, but he sure can't get the 15 ball. I mean, the 9-10 combo in the side, I don't know if I'd attempt that either. Yeah, I like cutting 15 here. And the bounce, and just unfortunate. So Tom Tollickson's going to come up. He wants to make short order. Yeah, this 5-ball. Stop shot. Oh my word. When was the last time you saw Tom Tollickson miss a shot by that much? That's incredible. So Brian Pica up here. He's looking at this 9-ball. Makes the 9. Slow rolls in. Leaves a nice 10 in the side for Chris. Chris is going to try to slow roll this 10 in the side. If he's successful, Brian's going to be looking at that 14 ball. Yep, take your time, Chris. This is not an easy shot. I don't care what anybody says. It will go. It most certainly will go in the side pocket, but this is difficult. You've got to be right on, because if you overhit it, perfect. If you overhit it, it's not going in. It's bobbling out. And if you underhit it, of course, it's just going to hit the point. So Brian Pica to slow roll the 14 down. Okay, here comes Chris. Honestly, here, I would just go to make the 15. Don't try anything fancy. Make the 15. Your partner will have a shot on the 8. Hit a little high, that's all. Your partner will have a shot. Not hard. Make the 15. Okay, so Ryan's coming back up to the table here. Ryan's gonna 1 ball at a time here. Makes the 4. Yeah, I think that Tom Tollickson's going to take the 5 ball here in the corner and stop shot it. Nope, he's looking at the 6. I don't know if I like the 6. I like the 5. Yeah, he does too. Stop shot, 5 ball, 6 up table, 8 down. In the same pocket as the 5. Now it comes up to Ryan. All Ryan has to do is make the 6 up table. Okay, 6 is in. Tom Tollickson for the 8. Eight ball, and it's in. It's 1-all, folks. It's 1-all here. So Tom Tollickson Sr. and Ryan Poston, Vegas are divorced. They have to go 2-5. And Chris Pica and Brian Pica, they have to win 2 more.
4-2 race. Awfully slow out there now. That's our last match of the day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Brian Pico rack in here. I wonder who's going to break. Well, considering Tom made the 8 ball, it's going to be Ryan's break. Sure. Well, here comes Ryan to break. Is he going to go for the 8 ball? Oh, I don't think so. What a break. Something going to fall? Come on, strike ball.
12.
Jesus, look at the 14. 12 ball hanging. Dry break, unfortunately. So considering that Chris and Brian can pick and choose who's going up there, Chris opted to send Brian up to the table to make a nice strike ball. Good shot. Doesn't really leave the best leave in the world, although you can't make the 9 up table and play that triple combo or make the 9 on the side. Remember, there's always a nice defensive shot. Considering that 14 ball is walling the 5 ball in the corner, yeah, we got this is going to be a pretty good game here. Is he 9 all the way up into the triple combo? 9 in the side. 9 in the side. Nice try, difficult shot. All right, Tom Tollickson Sr. coming up to bat. Okay, so Ryan's at the table right now. After Tom Tollickson's shot, Ryan's going to take the 6 in the side, slow roll up. Kind of trying to leave options for Tom, but doesn't do him any favors here. This is a tough 2-ball shot. Well, I think Tom is very capable of making this shot. He's going to be a little jacked up over the 10 ball. Just got to stay down and smooth. Yep, beautiful. Now what do you do, Mike? Chase the 5?
Chase the 5. Back at the 14 at least. Leave the ball there.
And that's exactly what Ryan's doing. That's it. Oop, oop. Wanted the double nudge there. Just wanted a little double nudge. And possibly pocket the 5 ball and leave the 4 ball down table, which will go, I believe. Okay, what are we looking at here? 9 ball? Wow, what an attempt. That was not an easy shot by no means. Okay. Once again, it's 1-1. Chris Pica and Brian Pica need 2 more games. Tom Tollickson Sr. and Ryan Poston need 4 more games. It's a 3-5 race. Chris Pica and Brian Pica, the brothers, playing out of Clarky's Billiards versus Vegas or Divorce out of Eva's Restaurant. Now, I just found out that Eva's Restaurant did close down, but I think they're under new ownership now, and they're trying to reinvent the bar up there, which should be good, kind of good. I think the players are excited up in Laceyville, so that'll be nice. Okay, do that. Was that a defensive shot by Tom Tollickson? I missed it.
No, Ryan trying to make the 4.
Okay, it looks like our camera froze up on us here. Let me see if I can get that going. Yeah, we have it going. There we go. All right, we got it going back. Okay, so Chris Peak is up at the pool table here.
Didn't leave Brian with much. I think he's gonna try to cut this 9 ball.
Okay. Yeah, Tom Tollickson up after I just fixed the cameras. Remember, our cameras have been going up and down all day for some odd, strange, unapparent reason. Maybe it's because we were using an open mic setting this time instead of headsets. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's always, it seems like anymore whenever we do a live stream, it's little quirks and problems keep on popping up. 4 balls in.
Tom didn't look very happy with his own lead there.
Well, I don't think I'd be happy with this either. Because even if you do chase the 7 up table like Ryan's going to do right now, what do you have on the 3?
Nothing.
Yeah. He tried to keep it down table, down low here for the 3 ball. That's just unfortunate. He couldn't make it happen. But we got Chris Pica coming back up to the table here, and he's looking his chops. I think he likes what he sees. He'd love to get this game underneath his belt and get on the hill before Tom Tollickson and Ryan start warming up here. They start heating up on the table. Sometimes you may not even get a shot if you play against these two guys. Okay, so Chris is going to opt to play a defensive shot off the 15, leaving very difficult to freely make a ball, but pretty easy for Tom Tollickson to 1-rail kick into this 7 ball. He may even opt to 2-rail kick into this 7 ball. Let's see here. 1-rail kick. Made a good hit and left himself something on the 3. Very good. So yeah, so something's happening to our camera. You can see it fluttering over there. I hope nobody's sitting next to it. I know Ed Hogg was sitting over there.
The protector. Of the
I shouldn't say his name. I'll just be like, thou who shall not be named. The protector. Oh, is he the protector of the camera? Is that what you're calling him now? Okay. Brian tried cutting that ball down table. Left the cue ball in the center here. The 3 ball is still tough. 7 balls even tougher. I mean, you could slow roll. You might be able to get at this 3 ball right now. I don't think this 3 ball is going at all. I think you're going to end up hitting the 8 before the 3. Unless you try to cross-cut bank the 3 ball here or something like that. Or play some... I like the defensive shot here. I think that's what he's opting for. He's going to come across the 7, get the cue behind the 3. Ah, great attempt. Great attempt. I should have put the overhead on. I keep on looking at the left side. I'm focused on this side. I need to focus on the program. I know, because people at home aren't seeing the same views that we see. But we got Chris up to the table here. We'll see what he's going to do. How many people are tuned in watching our stream now anyway, Michael? Is there a handful?
About 10.
10? Not bad, not bad. Okay, so Chris... What do you go? What do you do? You going for the 13? You going for the 11? You going to play safe? I mean, I personally like the safe. You don't have... I'd nick the 10 ball and maybe come across the long rail there. I think that might be your best option.
The 11 ball?
Or the 11 ball, yeah. He wanted to play the 11 all the way up, and he's successful. Oh my God, what a shot! That was a great shot.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
I didn't even think that was going to clear the 15. Soft, slow roll, 13 in the side. Chris is going to play this 9. I think he just wants to try to hold it there for the 15 ball. Theoretically, he could play the 15 ball. He has that shot too, and he has that shot in his bag. I think that's what he's going to do. Go for the 15 here. Hit a little low. That's all he has to do is drag it out towards the center of the table, but you don't want to get on the opposite side of the 9. Leave yourself angle.
What do you do for the 8?
Well, that's why you want to hit it as perfect as he just did right there. Now you want to hit a little inside English, your favorite thing to do. Doesn't have to be hard. You definitely don't want to hit the shot hard, because if you hit it hard, you're not going to break out that 8 ball. But if you hit it soft with a little bit of inside English, you have a good chance of opening up that 3-8. Don't hit this hard. See what I mean? He had it. He 100% had it there. He needed to make that 9 ball, but that was the right shot and a great effort. Great attempt. And he had the vision. He saw the vision for that little nice breakout on the 8 ball. All right, Tom. So Tom's just worried about that 8 ball, but I got news for you. I believe that 8 ball is going to go in the side pocket off the 9.
Yeah, that's what he was looking at.
Yeah, so he's going to chase the 7 ball here, come off a little angle. Yep. And now it's just going to be, I would take a timeout here and just tell your partner, just make the 3, leave it right there. I'm going to play the 8 off the 9. I think Ryan already sees it, though. He shouldn't do anything crazy here. I mean, what's the worst case scenario that he can do is just slam draw this back for a bank on the 8, which I don't think he's about to do. He's even looking at it too. Yep, he's looking at it 8 ball off the 9 in the side.
Yeah, just try to get as close to the rail as you could.
That's all. You don't even need to hit this hard. Just make the 3. There we go. That's it. It even gives himself an angle. So, I mean, theoretically, Tom could hit the 8 straight on here. I think if he hit it straight on, it may go up table, but he still has a nice shot off the 9 in the side pocket. So we'll see if he gets this one.
Yeah,
I think this will go.
I don't think this is as straightforward as you think.
Well, I think it'll go, though. Oh, my. Yeah. Maybe you were correct, Michael. Wow, that leaves the table open for the brothers. So if you're Chris Pica right now, what are you thinking? Just make this shot. Don't screw it up. Just make this shot. He's on the 50-yard line, though. He's looking straight at the 9 ball in the center of the table. I mean, how comfortable are you making this shot? That's the question.
He might even play bank here.
I don't know. Yeah, I would go for that cut. I like that cut.
I like it the other way.
I like the other way too, because I think going towards the lower side is more of a risk for a scratch, accidentally knocking the 8-ball in, but we'll see what happens. Oh my, is it going to get there? What a leave, though. What a leave. This is a nail biter here. There's a nail biter here. I mean, this 8-ball is not an easy shot by no means.
I think it's short enough of an angle that you could just hit a little draw.
I think if you're going to try to cut this in, you have to be so super thin. Because do realize with the direction that the cue ball is going to, the 8-ball is going to drag down in the same direction. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, and it's a scratch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. So, Chris Pica and Brian Pica are on the hill. They need one more game to go to Las Vegas as Tom Tolleson and Ryan Poston are trying to put something together. Ryan Poston? Ryan Poston.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Poston, I assume?
Ryan Poston. Maybe it is Poston. Once again, we're at Cheap Shots Bar and Restaurant down here in Olyphant. Was it 120 Lincoln? Am I correct in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're joined here by the owner, Steve Slavinsky. Steve, is there a secret knock to get into your bar? I don't think so, right?
Not today.
Not today. Come on down. Enjoy. The beer here is cold and the food is absolutely fantastic. And this is Brian Pica to break. Wow, the 8-ball was in motion too, and he hangs that 7-ball. Nothing. Dry break. Okay, so Tom Tolleson and Ryan Poston, they really want to make something happen here. Really want to make something happen. They need 4 more games for victory lane as the brothers are sitting pretty on the hill. I think Tom is just, I think they're putting too much pressure on themselves, and I think they just realized that. Because after seeing Tom's stroke right there, it was fluid. It was very nice and smooth. So maybe he, instead of playing so tense, they're free stroking it now. So you might see a couple runs here from Tom Tolleson and Ryan if they could start stringing some balls together.
I think they got caught in a couple of weird situations where Ryan was taking the harder shots and
Yeah,
Tom
and they
was
didn't
taking the
need
easy
to.
ones.
And,
So it was
and
like,
yeah, they certainly did not need to.
and that could have been Chris and Brian's plan, was to just get them out of rotation.
The only plan that I've seen out of Chris and Brian so far has been like, let's make sure all our balls are spread wide open so that we always at least have a shot.
Yeah.
Nothing is like completely buried. You know?
Besides this cue ball right now.
Yeah. Besides this cue ball. But even it being buried, you still have a shot on a stripe or a solid. So, I mean.
Now watch this 8-ball.
I think this is going to go straight over. Yeah, this is going straight in. It's going to split the field goal.
The video pause?
Yeah, our camera's completely froze. So that's good.
Okay. Well, Ryan's at the table now.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with the cameras. I don't know if they're plugged into the right spots. I don't know exactly what's going on. But at least we have, I mean, that's Ryan shooting at the table right now. So hopefully we can fix these cameras sooner than later. It just seems like it conks out every 10 minutes. I don't know what that is, but Chris Pica up at the table here. We have our overhead view back. Okay, and then you have in the background there, you have Mr. Baker. I guess he's banging around that 8-ball. Yeah, playing around in the back there. Congratulations once again to that team from the Melee Manor. Steve Baker and Arlena Adamski going to Las Vegas to represent the Greater Scranton APA in Scotch doubles. 8-ball Scotch
nice
doubles.
shot.
Yeah, very good shot.
Chris, and I want you to hit this 4-ball, so I'm going to block everything else.
Sure. And he's going up table. He's not. He's going to try to hit the 5. No, maybe not. He's got to be careful here. He can thin this 5 and scratch. No, he hit it straight on. Leaves a shot for the brothers. I'm going to tell you, one at a time. One at a time here. And the brothers have a very good chance at running off this rack. And they know it. Nothing crazy. Oh, Brian. I know he wants that shot back. He wants it back in the worst way. He knows that's just a flagrant foul. He didn't need to do that. Yep. At this level of the game, you don't want to rush a shot. And you certainly don't want to take chances. If the shot calls for you using a bridge, then you pull out the bridge and you use it instead of reaching the length of the table. You know, you certainly don't want to have little mistakes like that. Okay. He's gonna get an opportunity to redeem himself here. Although Chris Peak is up, he's gonna make this 15 in the side. There you go. 10-ball is now a problem. So the good part is Ryan ended up putting that 1-ball in front of the 10. So now Brian, I don't know. You could go for the 14 here. Could go for the 12. You still have to worry about the 9 and the 11. You have options of safety and defensive plays here. He likes the 14 in the side, so he's going to go for the 14 first. It'd be nice to get above the 12 here. Yep. So you got Chris coming up to the table. He's going to play the 12 in the side easily. Sure, and he's lining up a positional leave to play a combination shot after this, the 9-11. It's just, yep, okay. So playing this combination shot, is it a good idea? Well, you still have to contend with the 10-ball here, and that 10-ball is buried. So that right off the bat means that making this isn't a necessity, but getting that 11 in front of that pocket may be. That's it. And he ended up pocketing it anyway and plays the 9 up table. And what do you do on the 10?
Yeah.
Remember, Chris Pica and Brian Pica, they're on the hill right now. They need to win this game, and they're doing a good job at it. So the 9-ball will go up table, but I don't know what they're going to do on the 10. Drawback here, at least, give them a look. You might be able to go through rails on the 10. Yeah, this is going to be tough, man. This is going to be tough. Wow, what do you do? 1 rail? That's what he's looking at. I'd so much rather people look at 2 rail shots instead of 1 rail shots, especially in this, but they're taking the time out.
They're just going to talk about this.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's looking at like a 1 rail shot to hit the 10-ball. If he makes this, it's miraculous. I mean, it would be a miracle shot here. This is drop back 15 and throw the bomb. The Hail Mary, right?
The Hail Mary. But sometimes they get caught, you know?
Sometimes. So yeah, chatting about it. Yeah, doing the one rail. I don't have the green screen, or not the green screen, the telestrator set up, but going one rail, I would much rather see him go for 2 here, but he's gonna. There's 2, but he hit the point. Just overcompensated for the bank. Okay, it's Tom Tolleson hoping to at least win this game, get his team up there. He's going to go for that 1 ball. Nudges the 10 ball out. Doesn't leave anything easy. Nothing is easy here, especially on this view. That 5 ball is not easy.
I watched the scratch too.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the 4. I don't think you can see the 4. And this 5 ball is right on the 50-yard line. Like, there's a real opportunity of a scratch here. There's an opportunity of hitting the 8 ball. Cue ball hits the 8 and scratches in the side. The cue ball hits the 8. 8 ball goes down and blocks the 4. There's a lot of different things that can happen here.
No, don't scratch.
No. Like I said, I don't know. That was not the best leave by Tom Tolleson on that off that 9 ball. So this is it. We're 2 balls away here. The brothers, 2 balls away. I don't think Chris wants to do anything fancy. Slow roll in the side, roll the cue ball up, play the 8 ball down table. I think you can't set that up any better than that. I wouldn't be able to set that up with my hand better than that, I don't think. It's just 1 shot, Brian. And it's in.
It's in.
Congratulations, boys. The brothers, Christopher Pica and Brian Pica, representing Clarky's Billiards out of Scranton. They're going to be going to Las Vegas for the Pool Player Championships, representing the Greater Scranton APA in 8-ball Scotch doubles. For Rich and Mike here, as well as Steve Slavinsky out of Cheap Shots Bar and Restaurant in Olyphant, we want to say thanks for tuning in, and till the next one, keep playing pool. Stop down to Cheap Shots, get some food and beer. The beer's cold down here. And we're down here for a little bit, so hopefully we get to see you guys. You guys take care, enjoy the rest of your night, stay safe, and have fun. Good night.